Experts say concrete financial commitment and advancement of internal local measures will ensure developing nations contribute to the course of the global net zero emissions target. This comes just as the Vice President, Prof Yemi Osinbajo, recently proposed a debt for climate swap deal in the United States as part of solutions for a just and equitable energy transition for Africa. Esther Mokbariola reports.
Greenhouse gas emissions due to the burning of fossil fuels like petrol and diesel are the major drivers of climate change and air pollution. And it is projected by the World Health Organization that between 2030 and 2050, climate change could cause approximately 250,000 deaths per year and has the potential to undermine decades of progress in global health. However, a phase-out of polluting energy systems, experts say, could lower carbon emissions, ambient air pollution, and save millions of premature deaths. Recently, Nigeria's Vice President, Prof Yemi Osinbajo, proposed a debt for climate swap deal in which bilateral or multilateral debt is forgiven by creditors in exchange for a commitment by the debtor to use the outstanding debt service payments for national climate action programs.
Those of us who are paying attention to all the issues on climate change, the climate change component is really ambitious, and we think that it shows U.S. leadership in the area of climate change, and we're all excited to queue up behind the U.S. and see that we get many of these objectives on the way.
Some of the gains of the proposal may lead to the cancellation of billions of foreign debts over time, creating jobs, addressing the issue of energy poverty, and aligning with the global community in cutting down carbon emissions. However, analysts believe much more needs to be done to yield the desired expectations of the climate swap deal.
We have a revised NDC, we have a fresh National Climate Change Act, and these laws are very clear, explicit. They say that there should be a dedicated fund. How serious is the government to achieving this first? And then what measures do you want to put in place to assure those you are owing, if perhaps or peradventure they buy into the swap deal, to be able to commit yourself to delivering on the terms?
While the proposal is subject to approval by the Global North, there are concerns about if the deal conveys the interest of other African countries, as Nigeria has negotiated outside the purse for the general climate adaptation in the Global South. It remains to be seen what happens next. Esther Mokbariola, TVC News, Lagos.